Hey, what's going on with it once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros, and families, as always. This is our Taco Ziki, what is up? Of course, as always, a random pop culture news freak here, aka man, we're reading as a wrestling on towards this channel. As always, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and BShoot, writing on Odyssey, Minds, Reddit, just in case anything bad happens. The channel gets shut down, terminated, shadow man, what have you. Anyways, my buddies, my friends, my good friends out there. Anyways. There's probably a few things I'm going to be talking about. I got my light on, and I had an old school light on, just in case you guys can't tell. It's why you see that old school like camera focusing thing. Not the shit that TikTok people use or whatever, or YouTubers, professional, whatever. With the big mega giant limelight circle thing, whatever it's called. I think it's for like LCD or LDC. I don't know. Anyways, as far as everything else goes, I know this is like a week old almost, but I didn't get to see the thing. I didn't get to see it myself. And granted, I know this dude's been a shitload of controversy already. I've talked about maybe 3.5, 4+ videos last year about the dude. The guy that's playing the Flash, the one he already did a few times for Justice League. And then the time before that, when he was like in that Superman movie or whatever. So I think it's like be like the third time he revises his role as the Flash. I'm talking about Mr. Controversy himself. As IRL, like, I guess in the public, he hasn't been I'm not going to say he's a saint, but then I got a lot of these Hollywood people that live in Hollywood. You know, some of the ones I grew up watching, the ones that have a shitload of nostalgia for, you know. At the end of the day, as heartbreaking as it is, a lot of them, and I don't want to be, tinfoil conspiracy theory, Illuminati, and all, which I do believe. That shit is 100% fucking real, honestly, my personal opinion. I know you guys, probably a little bit more different for you, but anyways. Yeah, a lot of them probably sold out their soul. A lot of them are probably Satanists and devil worshippers. I know it hurts for a lot of normie sheep, especially brand new people that are coming on my channel for the first time to hear that, but it's unfortunate. It's the truth, you know? And I know it was a little heartbreaking for me back in 2009, 2010 when I woke up to a lot of this shit. My early 20s, I was like 20, going on 21. Shit hurt to find out about that, but after about a couple months later, I didn't really give a shit anymore. And by the time 2011, early 2012 came around, like, I stopped listening to a lot of that mess. Like, a lot of music. I used to like music artists who were mainstream at that time, like, the beginnings of when I used to listen to old school shit, like the pop stuff, even though I don't listen to it more. Like, ain't a lot of female pop singers at that time was Hayley Williams, and Katy Perry, Kesha, even Rihanna and Lady Gaga for a certain time, but when I heard about that, I just completely automatically just didn't give a shit about them no more. I mean, they don't really give a shit about most of their fucking fans anyway, so it's kind of like the same thing in a way, but so I don't have billions and trillions of dollars. It's the one difference. And I'm okay with that too. Anyway, so yeah, this dude Ezra Miller, he got no shitload of extra controversy, but he's pretty much exposing probably what the other celebrities IRL, they probably do that shit on a daily basis all the time too, to just don't have nobody record it for some reason. I don't know. If not, they probably do worse. In my opinion. That's probably fact though, honestly. But anyways, digress back. Yeah, it's such a mellow dude. He's done so much fucked up evil things, man. I mean, he's already like caused fights at a karaoke bar in Hawaii, and then he tried to like freaking get into a fight in 2019 before the scandemic shit happened, aka the convid. There's a lot of people call it the COVID. I don't even know if it's even okay to say that name anymore without getting a fake bullshit Wikipedia algorithm thinks, oh, this is what this means. This is what this truly means, you know. Like, so they think everything on Wikipedia is true. These fucking fact checkers think they goddamn know everything they know. Fuck them, honestly. They can go fuck off for real. I don't care. Anyways. Yeah, with all that stuff said, I'm giving a matter of hand. Yeah, yeah, he got into a bunch of stuff, man. And then a couple months later, he ended up finding out like he was like starting a cult or whatever, with a lot of mainly sadly Native American girls and stuff like that. And he was like having his own firearms, and he had his own like personal private like farm in Vermont or somewhere. I don't know if it was Vermont or West Virginia. I think it was one of those areas in the East Coast Midwest area. And he bought a shitload of money, bought a shitload of acres of farmland for his marijuana and shit like that, which That right there, like, if you can't see that the dude's an evil, nasty piece of shit, then I don't know what to tell you. Which, I'm still gonna watch the movie, even though, granted, this dude is absolutely, like, crazy, insane IRL. And then he goes by the whole gender fluid, LGBTQ+, like, non-binary, gender fluidity, like, pronouns. Oh, you gotta respect my pronouns and verbs. He, she, they, her, they, them. Like, I don't give a flying shit at all. Like, what happens with the, oh, you gotta respect their genders and pronouns, and you gotta call me this, call me that. No, I'm never fucking doing that, ever. I don't care if I'm a 70, 80, 90-year-old man. Even then, I'm still not gonna respect your pronouns and genders. Like, AIRL, if somebody were to say that to me, like, oh, okay, yeah, you're a he, him, yeah. And then right off the bat, I'll say something more smart aleck, and they'll probably start a fight, and I'll probably go to jail. Simple as that, as much as that sucks ass, but, yeah, it's funny how, like, the internet's turning more and more into, like, IRL, spilling out into the physical world of reality, which, it's fucking banana circus out there, really. It's a freaking goddamn, like, spectacle. Especially here in the United States, my God. I don't know if it's like that in other places. I doubt if it's like that in poorer places like India or Africa or like some areas or China that are really, really badly poor shit out there. They're just probably thinking about getting their next meal. But not for the bullshit. Ezra Miller, as far as that dude goes, he's a absolutely huge scumbag motherfucker. Even though, granted, yeah, as far as his acting goes, yeah, the dude can act. Chef's kiss. He does amazing as shit as his acting, but IRL, man, he's got to get his shit together, man. I'm sorry, dude. I doubt he's ever gonna watch this, but Ezra Miller, bro, you really, really need yourself some physical, like, mental therapy help, dude. You're getting way, way too much of a big head of an ego of a dumbass that you're starting to become more and more. Like, what is up with you, my God? Seriously, you really need to get your shit in a fucking shrink psychologist ASAP. I'm just saying. Anyways, and I know Michael Keaton's gonna be here as Batman. Thus, I got the Batman shirt. It's actually convenient for once. Yeah, so 3, 2, 1, get in. Probably gonna get a claim for this, but I don't care. I know this is from the Super Bowl. I was gonna wait until watching it now. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's do it. That's it.
Tell me something.
It's gotta be sick. Shit.
You can go anywhere.
I don't know why I had the freaking caption.
Another timeline. Another universe. So why do you want to stay and fight to save this one?
There's gonna be Pat Robertson, the other fool this time. What was it called?
This is the one where my mom lives.
Because I remember he said he retired.
I'm not gonna lose her again.
I'd be surprised if it's the other dude that mainly Christian
Time has a pattern
he did really good as
that it can't help reliving.
When it goes to the past,
different people, different worlds, drawn to each other like magnets.
Okay. Oh, it's supposed to be the negative Flash. I bet that's
my face. You saw my face.
If you were to go into the past, you have no idea what the consequences can be. Bruce, I could fix things. You could also destroy everything.
So he does come back as Batman. Okay.
I completely broke the universe.
Oh, that's
we've been waiting for you.
I created a world with no metahumans. And now there's no one to defend us.
Want some help?
Let's see what
You are?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
I'm Batman.
What?
If I can't undo what I did, if I can't get back, there might not be a future. What's the play? Batman, what do we do?
We try not to die.
Oh, shit. Oh. Ooh, not bad. Ooh.
It's not Clark.
My name is Kara.
I'm Barry. We're Barry. Barry, what are you doing? Our kids are going to want to see this.
Nah. No way, bro. Oh, in the original comics. Alright. Yeah, so overall thoughts, views, and opinions. No freaking way. You're serious. No, this gotta be a dream, bro. My boy Michael Keaton, bro. And this will show you my age of show, because I know the dude's old enough to probably be my dad. I think he's like 63, 67, 68. So definitely old enough to be my old man. But I remember, bro, holy crap, no way. You're kidding me, dude. No. Seriously? Michael freaking Keaton is an old school 1989 Batman. He's coming back as Batman in this movie now. No, that's an OG nostalgia trip when I was a 90s kid, bro. Because I used to actually watch a few movies that dude was in. He was, in my old school opinion, he was probably like maybe top 30, top 50-ish. Like coolest like Hollywood actors at that time when I was growing up watching movies and playing video games and stuff at the time, just being an old school nerd with it, basically. Point blank period. Wow, no way. Freaking Michael Keaton's gonna be the Batman, bro. Again. Like, yo. And like I said, no offense, like I said, in the younger generation for Gen Z, I don't even know if any fools even know who original Michael Keaton was, but I mean, he wasn't the original Batman. I think the first live action original Batman was the dude that they always make fun of in my Family Guy all the time, Adam West. I think he was the original Batman. So that was during like I think the Boomer and the Gen Xer generation. They're probably the ones that grew up with Adam West being the original Batman. Like, you know, he was like kind of like the comical, like not so serious, like badass sort of, not badass, but more like the leaping lizards are gee willikers, Batman, gee willikers, Robin, get a hold of yourself, man. You know, that 50s, 60s, 70s era of old school like TV, the old school like black, white sort of like old era like Fallout 76, that type of old school like, you know, typical white suburban picket fence sort of culture back then that they had. Which, I don't know how the fuck that was because that didn't exist, but man. That's pretty wild, man. It's sick to see him as freaking Batman. It's wild. I mean, granted, like I said before, Ezra Miller, man, like I said, you really got to work on this fucking attitude with people. You just can't keep walking around here just because you have millions and millions of dollars and you're a celebrity actor and Warner Bros. They're pretty much wiping your ass with all the money they're probably going to make for this. It depends. But then again, you know, that's unfortunate. It's probably how Hollywood works. I mean, no matter how nasty or piece of shit you are with people, they still keep you at the end of the day. I mean, I can see why they wanted to keep him there, but it is what it is. It's because he's a young-looking dude. And like, oh yeah, maybe girls will fall for him. Maybe all these old viejito CEO, billionaire, trillionaire executives over there at Hollywood, like, oh no, we'll still keep him. Like, he's making us millions and millions of dollars. We don't care if he's in controversy. We'll just let him, like, keep acting a dumbass piece of crap in real life and hurting, harassing people and start cults and possibly hurting people IRL. And no, it's okay. Like, totally do. This is how much of a fucked up, twisted world that place probably is. And thank God I never in a billion years ever aspire to be anything of like a Hollywood actor or famous freaking singer or music artist or anything. I'm so glad I never had any goals or aspirations or dreams of doing anything. I think the closest thing I probably would have had to that is probably like voice acting, but that's probably it. But I'm glad that never happened. But anyways, yeah, overall thoughts, views, and opinions. As far as all this mess goes, I will say this. As far as this all goes, like, it's gonna be a good movie probably. June 16th is probably gonna make a shitload of money because even before that, I think March is when the whole Shazam 2 thing. I'm definitely gonna be watching that bad boy. And it's funny because they said in February 4th, the Ant-Man Quantumanium coming out. It's actually on Friday or Saturday. I don't know. I'm gonna go see that one, and I'll probably give quick thoughts, views, and opinions on it when I do a video on Saturday. Probably depends. And as far as that goes, yeah, that's all I gotta say for now. On that, I just want to talk about 4 crazy wild ass fucking news that happened. Well, not really wild news. It depends on who you ask, but this is pretty wild. There's a second trailer for Little Mermaid Part 2. Part 2. Little Mermaid second part, not Part 2 trailer. It was a Little Mermaid, the second trailer. That's what I meant to say. I don't know. I think the dude that plays Quintero, because I think I may or may not have seen the trailer yet, but I think he's going to be like a Latino Hispanic dude or an Asian Filipino dude. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised that they're going to get super like political, like SJW wokeism shit. But I mean, whether they do it or not, I'm just going to wait till it goes on Blu-ray DVD to go check it and stuff, because I'm not paying no money to see that fucking thing in theaters. I'm sorry. So yeah, there's that. Some other crazy news about Netflix and something else. Oh, this one was sick as heck. This is more like IRL sort of news, but I'm not going to get too much into it. But for some reason, that dude does the North Korean communist motherfucker, that little Kimmy over there, aka Kim Jong-un. He's trying to make like North Korea, he's trying to like make them propagandize it. He's trying to make YouTubers in North Korea. I don't even know. I doubt if there's any YouTubers over there, because they probably got something else like China. I was like, Billy. I don't know how this is a thing, but he's trying to have YouTubers. Like I said, it says go eating ice cream and gush about Harry Potter to fuel Kim Jong-un's propagandist machine. That's deeper than propos, in my opinion. So my opinion, like I always said, a lot of these people that have positions of power, the ones that you typically see either on TV or on the internet or anywhere else on your devices. Maybe some of you people are watching through VR at this point if you have money for that. A lot of them are just a bunch of straw man puppets, and they really have no true actual power. My personal opinion in this world, they don't have no power. And yeah, I could be wrong, because it is what it is, but a lot of them, they're either fucking clones or they're just taking their orders from a lot more of an evil as hell. Most disgustingest, purest evil on this planet. From pretty much my personal opinion is Lucifer. That's where they really get all their evil powers and shit from. And I don't say I want every single person in government that's the regular person that's trying to work there is an evil piece of crap that worships Lucifer. I'm not saying that. Maybe there are good-hearted people that are trying to make differences in their countries and shit, but at the end of the day, they're just chasing a fucking fantasy, unfortunately. But yeah, I'm not gonna get too deep into that. And then this other one about Netflix. This one's pretty funny, man. Netflix new policy showed that they learned nothing from blockbusters. I think they didn't either, because I think they did even something worse than they did. Oh, we're gonna like take back what we said about, you have to only have 2 people use your passwords. You can't have nothing with your extended family or cousins or friends or somebody that's a friend at work or somebody's your grandparents. They're not allowed to use Netflix anymore, which that's kind of a bitch, man. Netflix, bro. Thank God I never paid for Netflix, because if I ever did, I know I paid for Crunchyroll a few times and Funimation occasionally, but I never paid for Netflix. Fuck that. Oh, and this one was, I never want to really get into this one because it's probably going to be a little bit about politics, but I heard about this crap last week, Tuesday, Wednesday, I think was when it happened. I saw a bunch of videos on a lot of animals that didn't make it when this whole train derailment thing ended up getting a big giant explosion. Like, you could see how big that mother effer was. So I got any YouTube followers, subscribers, and if you follow me on Twitter, or Twitch, or Minds, or any of that, or Reddit, you're living in Ohio, bro, and this area, I didn't even know there was a small town near, it's called, I thought it was the Middle East they were talking about at first, because I'm thinking, the Arab Middle Eastern places, like Iraq, Iran, or all that places, all like that. Now it's called Palestine, Ohio. I was like, what? I didn't even know there was a tiny little town in Ohio called that. But, yeah, best of luck to you, dudes. I mean, God forbid if that shit ever happens here, but, by the way, crazy-ass story. Just literally yesterday. By the time you see this video, it'll be yesterday. It was just earlier today, actually. I think I might have cheated death, honestly, because, there's a certain Walmart area I go to sometimes. My roommate or whatever, whenever I gotta get groceries and shit, and food, and sometimes junk food occasionally. I know it's not good for me, but oof. There ended up being a little bit of a bang around the parking lot, and it's crazy because like I was only in there from like 10:30 to like 12:30, and then I left, and then like a half hour later, it's insane. But some dude, he ended up, I guess, having an argument, and a bang bang ended up happening. Okay, you know, some firearm shit went down, and it's insane because I was literally just there like an hour ago at that time. So I feel like I honestly chewed to death there, and that's insanely scary shit to goddamn think about. My holy shit. I mean, I know if anything were to happen, I always keep my that sort of safety carry device. I carry it with me just in case, God forbid, anything ever truly happened. So even if it were to happen, I would have used that shit in self-defense, but I really hope I wouldn't have to, have to receive jail time for none of that either. So even if that shit were to go down, like, I'd be ready. Just saying. Anyways, as far as that goes, that shit's sad, man. My heart goes out to all the families that had to suffer through all that shit. It's like a mini Chernobyl. Anyways. Oh yeah, this is my boy CrystalFissure. I was listening to some of his music. There was another thing I had on here. I don't know what I had to do. Oh yeah. I had to do with like that Velma show. And there was supposed to be like, if any people remember that Scooby-Doo before, I don't know if it was the Cyber Chase movie that they did or the one before that when it was all Halloween. If any remember like the Hex Girls group, I think Tara Strong was the one that played that girl voice. And for some reason she's getting canceled. She doesn't get no show of her own. And I'm like, what? Nah, that's some mega bullshit there. You're fucking goddamn kidding me, bro. Really? Why are they cancel? Oh yeah, because nowadays you can't be a beautiful, sexy, hot woman unless it's on fucking OnlyFans or Fansly, then it's okay at that time. But if it's in mainstream media, you gotta be like, you could be ugly, you could be fat or overweight, no obese. And like I said, obviously I'm a very big, huge man myself. I'm a little overweight, obviously, but like, come on, bro, really? That's insane. It's the times we're living in. Oh yeah, and that stuff about that. Oh, that object that got hit. There's a lot more of the crazier shit going on with that. Anyways, that's all I gotta say for now. I'm out of here. I'm just lucky to be alive. Anyways, that's it. I'll see you guys soon. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen, bros. I know it's completely dark now. You only see me. Bros, women, boys and fingers as always. Tacos and Nikki Commodities. I'll see you when I see you. You guys have a day, every night, wherever you are in the universe out there. Don't street, smoke weed at the same time. Don't be reckless. As always, stay tuned for checking out the channel, including video game once in a month. Twice out of the month, maybe. Video game industry news, anime manga news, Twitch drama news, Twitter drama news, YouTube drama news, and of course Elon Musk news once in a while, and of course reaction videos like this one. That's it. Peace out, my soccer, lazy bye. See you guys on the flip side. Take it easy. I'm going out. Don't take the poison or the micro things or the nanobots or any of that evil poison shit, and I'm done. See you soon. Later. Goodbye.